Hello, guys. Good day. Like I promised, guys, yesterday that I was going to quickly share something with you. I quickly want to share um this chart with you, and also talk about some other things. This is as you can see, Wall Street cheat chart, like psychology of a market cycle. Before I share this chart, let me just quickly share a short story about they call it the blind. It's an investment story that is known as the blind cow or the blind bull. The blind bull means that a blind bull that walks up a cliff, and fell off, because he wasn't seeing, so he fell from the top of the cliff and died. So, as a bull cycle is ranging in cryptocurrency, it's important to talk about this. Okay. Um, and I don't want it to be like that bull where you get to the top of the cliff and then you fall off and then you lose all your money and then with your profit and everything. So I quickly want to share this. Now, if you look at this chart, I'm trying to see if I can. If you look at this chart very well, this this diagram, this is normally where all traders start from. Probably at the bottom of the bear cycle, where there's a disbelief. Okay, and then people will have a disbelief that this coin or this market will it go up. Then it starts moving up, and then there's hope. Okay, then it gets optimism. This rally is real, where people say, this is a very good rally. This thing is doing very well. This coin is doing very well. Then it gets to believe, where people now believe and say, man, this thing's going to go up, and they keep buying. And then it gets to this point where they say it's true. I will buy more on margin, and then it's going to tell everyone to buy. Then it gets to this point, the point we know as euphoria. I'm a genius. We are all going to be rich. This is the most dangerous point. And at this point, this is the point where you will see everybody now wants to buy, either is a stock, either is a coin, either is a cryptocurrency, either is a forex trading skill. This is where everybody now wants to learn that thing, because now everybody's talking about, the media are talking about. I say, imagine this coin that they bought at $5, and now is worth $10,000. Everybody now start talking about it. Everybody in town, all over the country, all over the world. Driver, Uber driver is talking about it. Someone that owns a barber shop is talking about it. I'm not putting down those occupations. The Uber drivers are making a lot of money. There are some barbers that they're killing, they're crushing it. What I'm just saying, that people that have no knowledge about that particular market now begin to talk about it. Then your teacher, your mom, your grandma, your aunt, your sister, everybody now start calling you. Hey, they don't say, hey, I remember you used to talk about that one coin like that. That is it Bitcoin or Ethereum? I heard that one of my friend told me that is now what so is it true? Now at that point, the mistake most people make is that they now believe that they're genius and they begin to teach people. As a matter of fact, I've seen people that took my course in less than a month and they started their own course too. I was just laughing when I saw some of those guys. I was just laughing, because the truth is, um, everybody can make money in the crypto space now. It's so easy to make money. Just buy any coin, it goes up. Buy any coin, it goes up. And most of them don't understand that it's a cycle, and it's a cycle that we are in. A lot of you that have been with me, or that have taken this course for a while. I mean, some of you in the group that you have learned, taking my course probably the past 2 3 years. Some joined last year. You understand perfectly what I was speaking about. Now let's take a look about a particular coin. Let's talk about a coin. I want us to look at Link, for example. Then I also talk about some other coins. So Link, for example, when I started asking people to buy Chain Link, that was last year. Chainlink was selling for around $3. I remember when it crashed to no, I think we started buying around that $2 when it crashed in March. I'm trying to go look for the historical data so you guys will see what I'm talking about. Now, when we started buying Link in the group, in the private group, and I started asking people to buy, this coin was just around, that was last year. That was last year, January. Coming next year. I don't know if I have to. Okay, let's go to, I think it was around that March. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Trying to look for, I think it was around March. Price around March. They have changed this thing. Before, when I click like that, it's supposed to show me. Okay, let's say last 6 months. You know. Okay, I'm supposed to click on done. Guys, I'm sorry. Just stay with me, eh? It's something I quickly want to share. Okay, let's say from February till then. Okay. So I think I got it now. So if you go down, look at what the price is today. The price is 20. It has even done. This was yesterday, January 22. It closed at it did a high of 25.45, and it closed at 24.76. Let's even say it's $24. But we started buying this coin last year. That was I think that was around January. As you can see on the screen, was around $2. Yes, 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 around that area. I remember somebody was asking, it was around this year, March. I started asking people to buy around the year because it was March that we had a crash. This was March 18, when you can see 118. If you go further down, you still see that $4. So it was around $4 around that January, till this period. But then it now crashed to around $1. So I asked people to start buying around this period. I asked people to start buying, and that chain is going to do very well. And my prediction was around, say, at least we should see Chainlink around $100 at the end of last year. So I told people to buy. So people started buying. Now, a coin like this that people have been buying around that period, you can look at it and, as an example of we are starting from here. Okay. On the long run, I don't believe we've got a year yet with Chainlink. But overall in the market, in the short term, we are going to get to this period. If you notice, a lot of people are talking about cryptocurrency right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum. A lot of people that doesn't know about it, they will ask you, your friends will ask you, your mom, your grandma will even ask you, even your dad will ask you, that thing that I used to talk about, I used to see it post on social media. I heard it's now so price. So now you want to and like I said, when people are excited about the market, like Warren Buffett said, and I always say in the group, when people are greedy, that's when I become fearful. And when a lot of people are talking about, that's when you need to come out of the market. Okay. Now, but as a seasoned investor, there are also some things you are going to look at, which I'm going to share with you. So at this point, when it gets to this Ethereum, where everybody's now talking about it, when you now feel like a genius, when you tell people to buy and everybody buy and they are buying and they're making money, they're saying, thank you, you are feeling like genius. Now, you also need to be very careful. Don't forget you have entered around probably this area, probably this area, probably this area, probably this. It doesn't matter. But at the point where there's a lot of talks about the market, that's when you want to start taking your profits. Okay, that's when you, as a person, now want to start saying, okay, at this point, there's a lot of noise about this coin. There's a lot of it's very there's a lot of possibility that it can crash. So you want to start taking your profit because I'm going to give you an example. 2017, when the market went wild, and then we all made a lot of money. I made a lot of money. come out of the market. But there are still some coins. If you listen to me long enough, you always hear me talk about me. I always say I'm still holding some coins since 2017. That's some Bitcoin that I bought around that $18,000, and they crashed on me. I mean, the Bitcoin went down from that price to $3,000. What I did was I just moved it to my hardware wallet and I left it there. And then I started selling those coins 2020. Then price now picks up again towards the end of the year and early this year. I started now taking profit, started selling them. I think I've sold that portion of those Bitcoins. But I hold on to that Bitcoin for 3 years. Why was I able to do that? The reason is not far-fetched because I believe in Bitcoin. Because I know that Bitcoin have a very good fundamentals. It's going to go back up. Now imagine if it is somebody that doesn't know much about Bitcoin. The person would have called you a scammer. The person would have called you all sort of names. So now my point is this. The point where the market is right now is the point where you want to start taking profit for the short term. Because very soon we are going to see a lot of dump in the market because of we are going to have a Chinese holiday very soon, probably next month. Now, let me complete this chart, then I'll continue with the story that I was talking about. Now, this is the area where a lot of people, you as a seasoned trader, now want to start taking profit. Okay. Now, when it start coming down from here, now there's now complacency, which is you don't feel like you don't care because you feel you know it all. Nobody knows it all, the market, no matter how long you have been trading. I've talked to seasoned traders. I've been trading for 20, 25, 35 years. They still lose money in the market today. Some of them lose a lot of money and they make money. The difference between them and probably myself and if you're just starting out is that they have already seen it over and over. So they know. So they don't really feel too much pain. Okay. Now the complacency period. This is the period where market now start dumping on you. And then you're not taking it and you feel like we still go back up, we still get up. Then when it gets to this point, then there's anxiety. Why am I getting margin calls? This dip is taking longer than expected. Then it's dipping. Then there's denial. My investment are with great companies. They will come back. You see? Then there's panic. Shit, everyone is selling. I need to get up. Now, this is where everybody now start jumping up. Then there's anger. People now start chatting, shorted the market. Why the government allow this to happen? People are now angry. They're now abusing everybody. Whoever trains you, they now start abusing the person and saying, see what you have lost a lot of money. Blah, blah, blah. They start abusing you. Then there's depression. The money is much. So my retirement money is lost. How can we pay for all this new stuff? I'm an idiot. So people now start feeling like a fool at this spot. Now I'm going to explain what you need to do when you come to this spot. Remember in the group, I always talk about you buying coins that have very good fundamentals. And I said pay attention to coins on the coin market cap that start from that between number 1 and at least number 20, number 30, and those are the coins I always recommend because I know most of them, not even all of them, but most of them, a lot of them have good fundamentals. If you really want to play safe, really, you want to pay attention to just the first 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Binance coin, all those coins are the first 10 or max first 20. So you want to, that's if you're not doing daily trade, that's if you want to do long-term trade. Okay. Now, the first thing you want to pay attention to those coins. Peradventure, you will now fall into this category where the coins are dump on you. Now, there are two good reasons why it is good to always take profit when you get to this area. Okay, when you get to this area where there's a lot of euphoria, where there's a lot of noise about the market, is that when the market now falls and people are selling, we call it dump money in trading. They call it dump money. That's people that don't understand the cycle of market because every market after cycle, forex trading, stock, just mention it, futures, cryptocurrency, commodity trading. It's a cycle. Market goes like this. As you can see in this chart, this is the way the market, operates. Market does not go up and go up. It goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. So people that don't understand that cycle, if we start dumping here, number one, because they've invested all their money. And that's why you always see this disclaimer: invest what you can afford to lose. Okay, so that you still have money. Now, when you take profit around there, let's say you're holding 1,000 link, 1,000 link, or let's even say 100, and then you bought around $2, and then it went to $25. Once you start selling small, small, probably you sell 25% of your holdings. Probably you are not sure. Right now, we don't know whether it's still going to continue that trend. So you want to take some profits. Probably you want to sell 25 or you want to sell 50%. And then you put that in the bank and then you leave the coin there. So in case it keeps moving up. So when it continues that moving up, you also sell more and leave the rest. Now, when it now crashes on you, let's say you sold your 100 up to, let's say you still have now like 30 coins, and then it crashes on you. Let's say it now crashes to this point again. You have already taken profit. You know the money you have invested. Let's say you buy Chainlink at $2. Let's do some calculation. And you bought 100. That means you have invested $200, right? So now your 100 Chainlink now gets to $25, which is the current price. So 25 times 100, that's 2,500, right? So that's 2,000, that's 2,500 that you have now. Now let's say you have sold 70 of those coins. Let's say you sell 70 of those coins at $25. So 70 times 25. So now you have put $1,750 in the bank, right? And you still have your 30 coins left. Let's say price now capitulate and it came down all the way and crashes. Now people that are not taking profit will be angry. They'll, and they'll be crying, they'll be weeping. It is at that point you now want to buy. So that's the advantage of taking profits when market gets to the peak. At present, the cryptocurrency market is getting to the peak. In fact, it has not gotten to the peak where people are now, everybody's talking about it. Although we still have some moves, I'm still expecting that market moves a little bit, but we are going to see some dip. We are going to see some strong dip. So you want to take profit and hold that money and wait. So that when it crashes on people, when they are crying, you can now enter again and wait again. It's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. So now imagine what you invested was $200. Now you kept $1,750 in the bank, and you still have 30 coins left in the market. Okay, so you can do whatever you want to do with that. Probably when it now gets to this point where you now see that, where everybody now confirmed that we are in a bear market, you can now sell. Let's say you now sell the remaining 30 coins at say at $15, or let's even say at $10. Okay, plus the 1,750 invested. So this is your profit. Okay, this is the money you made. If you remove 200 that you invested when it was $2, so this is your profit, $1,250. That's your money. So you want to now stand aside and be watching, and be watching, and be watching, and be watching. So when it now gets to the point where everybody's angry, where people are now talking down the market, or cryptocurrency is a scam, cryptocurrency is this, cryptocurrency is that, blah 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 blah. That's when you now want to say, best time to now start buying again. Okay, so that's how people like Warren Buffett, George Soros, and a lot of them. That's why they grow their investment and they grow. Now you hear them when they ask Warren Buffett that he has been investing since when he was in his teen, when he was a teenager. So if you really to grow your portfolio, it's not a dash. It's a marathon. It's not a race. It's not a 100-meter dash. Okay. So now when the market crashes and you've taken your money out, you will now be able to now look for good coins again. Look for good coins, good projects that has very good fundamentals, and you start buying again, and then you wait. Let's now assume link now crashes again, and just let's say it now crashes. during the bear market, probably towards the end of the year, crashes to say $5 or $4. You have $1,850. If you let's say you now say, okay, let me play with 1,000. Imagine that last year is $200 you can afford. Now because your money has grown, now you want to keep $1,000. I now say, okay, 1,000 divided by 5. So that means you cannot buy 200 coins. Initially, you bought only 100. So you see that. And of course, peradventure, probably when I'm just making this example on that amount. That's number one. Then number two, if you also look at let's look at Ethereum too. A lot of you that was in the group when I started asking people to buy Ethereum, you remember that we started buying Ethereum when price was around $200, $250, and see where price is today. I'm going to quickly talk briefly about Ethereum, what I feel will happen in Ethereum. So it's also the same method you want to use about Ethereum. Sell in bits. Don't wait till everything crashes on you. Start taking profits small. Okay. Now, having said that, let me quickly talk about what I feel the market would do in the coming days. Now, if you notice this Bitcoin dominance, remember the last video I made, Bitcoin dominance was around that 65, 60, 66%. It's gradually reducing. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is around 63.4%. As of yesterday when I checked, 63.3% is reducing. Now, what that tells you that we're having now altcoins prices are going up. Bitcoin has done a lot in the last couple of months. It's tired. So now new money is flowing into altcoins now. As you can see, Polkadot is on $18. As when we started buying Polkadot, it was around $8. No, Polkadot when we started buying in the group was around $5, $4, $5. Now it's around $18. So new money are flowing in. Look at Chainlink, look at Litecoin, look at Bitcoin Cash. Look at Binance Coin. We started buying Binance Coin around $9 too. I'm actually looking for a coin. Look at Uniswap. Remember when I said we should buy it was around $4. Uniswap was around $4. Look at Aave. Aave has really done very well. There's a coin I'm looking for. VeChain has also done very well. VeChain is still a very good buy right now. So I feel we are entering the altcoin season right now. I feel we are entering the altcoin season. But don't forget what I just explained now. If you have bought coins, maybe since last year at a very cheap price, start taking your profit and allow the others to flow. I believe Ethereum, before we have a massive crash, you at least hit 5,000. That's my belief. And the last video I made, I spoke about it extensively. So what is happening to Bitcoin? Bitcoin is right now trading this like a triangle, as you can see in this chart. Okay, this is a daily chart. As you can see, it's some people call it head and shoulder. But if you look at this triangle, it's you can see that price seems to be coming down. What we're having now is lower high. This is a lower high. This high, this next high is lower than this high. This one is lower than this one. This one is lower, so we call it a lower high. So when you start having a descending triangle, or we can also call it a descending triangle, what that means that the bears are coming to the market, and we might likely see a fall. Now, price bounced there. That was last week. Around $29,000, and that's gone back. It's going back up. Now, my projection is we should see. Let me look for this. My projection is we should see price hit this price. Okay, you should see price come to this resistance. If it breaks it, this price at 37,000, probably between now and tomorrow. If it breaks to the upside, then that means the uptrend will continue up to this point at $41,000. But if it's rejected, we might see it come here to come and test this place. Okay, it's come and test this place again, this spot. And this spot where you see that this thing is going to test it. So it's going to test this place. Okay. So but then the way it is, like what it's been doing now, it's been forming a lower high. We might see it drop further, probably. And when that happens, what we are going to have, we are going to have price come to this. When it breaks this support, it's going to come to this to this new support. I strongly believe it's going to come to this new support, this place. Okay. So this is it's very important that we pay attention to, and that's why you see that Bitcoin volume, Bitcoin dominance in the cryptocurrency in the market is dropping, because Bitcoin seems to be price seems to be coming down. Now, what actually made me, if you go to the higher time frame on the 1 week, under the 1 week, you see that we're having we're having what I call like the bears are gradually taking over the market. This looks strong, like a resistance to a strong resistance has formed there. It's a very strong reversal pattern that you have here. Now, when we go to, I'm trying to see if I can see. Okay, let me see if I can see 1 month. Okay, yeah. So this is a very strong inverse candle. It's a reversal, a very strong reversal. This is a 1 month chart. If we close this 1 month like this, we are going to see a lot of bears. We are going to see a lot of crash in Bitcoin. I mean, if we close this month with this reversal candlestick, is the month of January 2021. So we are going to see, likely going to see a reversal, a bear candle form, and then probably price will start coming down. I don't know to one point. Well, we might see touch 28,000. If it breaks 28,000, probably 26,000 or 25,000. Before maybe there's a continuation of that uptrend. So that's why you want to start taking profits on your if you are still holding Bitcoin. Now, but for the altcoin, because we are still in the bull season, the bull is still raging. What normally happens is that when Bitcoin is dropping, like I've said this over and over and over. I always say this every time. When Bitcoin is coming down like this, what you normally have is um investors move to altcoins. They take their profit from altcoin and they invest in altcoins. And one of the first altcoin they want to invest is in Ethereum. So you want to pay attention to it. So I'm going to also share Ethereum don't mind my drawing. I'm going to also share Ethereum chart, why I feel Ethereum also is something that if you don't forget what I discussed in the last video when I said Ethereum you should see Ethereum take off, and that's what you are seeing right now. Because I spoke about this same scenario that we're going to see in Ethereum. I think it was on the weekly chart. Okay, yeah. If you are with me, if you watch the last video where I said, Ethereum is likely to break this resistance. Okay, and I'm on the weekly chart, right? So this is the resistance that Ethereum has been battling in 2018. As you can see, this is a very strong book candle on the weekly chart. So it's been battling this resistance for like 3 years now. It touches it and it comes down again and then it crashes. Now, if there's a breakout of this resistance, there's a breakout of this resistance, you see a very massive move on Ethereum. Just exactly what Bitcoin did when it breaks out at the $19,000 price. You saw it move up quickly to around 30,000, then to 40,000 in 2 months. So the same thing is going to happen if Ethereum breaks out from this resistance. So that's why I'm still holding to in fact, when it crashes to around that, when Ethereum crashes around that $980, I bought more because I know it's going to come here to test this resistance. And I'm watching it. I'm watching the Ethereum. I'm watching it closely because I don't know, this place might be rejected. Price reject it. then I'll just take my profit and move out. But the Ethereum that I've been buying since last year, I'm still holding a lot of them. Although I've sold some of them, I'm taking some profit, but I'm still holding a lot. So, but I still believe Ethereum will move up before we now see the major crash from the market. So pay attention to Ethereum, okay? And also, of course, like I said, the other coins we see also do well, the other altcoins, because Bitcoin is relaxing and a lot of money is moving to all these altcoins. So that's what I just want to share with you. Please, in this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with others. Like, it gives YouTube a lot of algorithm to also show my video. And also, for a lot of you that will be watching this video that are not have not joined have not join us, our private group, can also be part of the private group. I'll be dropping a link below this group, this video, where you can register and probably sign up. So thank you.